All right. What is going on, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a good trading day. SPY, another gap up. Grindy day up into all-time highs. But again, that's what you like to see. QQQ. Again, gap up, grindy. You see, you never like to see it. Gaps up 625 to 629. And then the whole range of the candle day is the same amount of gapped up. Not the most conducive for trading if you weren't positioned properly, but you do have IWM still inside weak, but did take that day 2 down. Now you got the 2 down green hammer. So some of those small caps, some of those themes, space, blockchain, the sorts might get moving tomorrow. DIA, same thing. You got the Dow Jones here, still inside weak again, but you've got the 2 down daily. Gap down, but again, you've got the 2 down daily. So again, 2 looking for it to go up. Let's get into today's watch list. You've got airs. When I actually traded a little bit earlier in the month, just playing with the under $5 ones, made a nice move. Now you've got a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-day consolidation pocket here with the, what's the low here? 2.73, 2.73. So almost back-to-back 3 days. But now you get a little bit of an uptick in volume here. So looking for the 3-2 up day to continue. Again, a little range. Got about 55 cents left to the outside month, and then plenty of range to come back through here. Weekly pivots just stacked up there for you. Next up, you got BMNR. Not an actionable daily, but looking for the actionable weekly. Two weekly reversal through this mini broadening formation. But again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tight consolidation pocket days. You get a nasty shooter day. You get a sell. You get a big gap down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now consolidation days here. So if this thing's going to go, you'd really want it to get, it needs to get there and it needs to go. So if you're going to get that weekly break, you need it to go immediately. Otherwise, probably not worth it. Just what I would foresee happening if it doesn't go right away is it's going to chop up a little bit, maybe get up into here, sell back down, continue chopping. But still, great setup. I mean, you got, even if you take it here, 29.76, you got about $5 a range there. So something good to look at. Calm. This one from the watch list yesterday, again, chop it again. Market's going up, but kind of a gross day. Sold, ends up triggering the daily. Sells all morning, ends up triggering off this inside 30. But again, still dangerous. You never know. Really, the best entry would have been right here yesterday as soon as it flipped that daily back green. But we will see if that goes. If you got in, stay long that one. Then you got LCID. I did take an entry here because I didn't want to get toasted again here. So I saw it. Takes the day 2 down. Flips that monthly back green. Ended up taking an assumptive entry here. But again, take the assumptive entry. I'm looking for the 2 day to trigger the 3-2 up week. Even if this is the entry here, you end up with a 3-1. Let's say it closes the week up in here. You get a 3-1 nice close near the highs week. Something I'm looking to carry into next month. OLMA, here's another one. Again, not a daily actionable. So again, the best time to get it would have been right down here, but you've got the 2 down green week, 2 down green month, huge month here. Shooter, they try and buy that shooter up. Now you've got 3 days just sitting right on the month open pocket. Would like to see it potentially go to the outside week here, take this day 2 up, and continue moving back through these pivots here. PSTG, another one, not a daily actionable, but you do have the weekly actionable coming up. So looking for this inside week up break. Again, late in the month, you're kind of looking for things that are potentially going to close near the highs of this current month. And can take the quick 2 reversal up. You're not going to want to look for anything that's, if you're going to swing in the next month, anything that's opens here, high is here. You're not going to want anything that's in this lower pocket here. You're going to want things that are closing near the highs that can take a 2 reversal up into next month. So here's another one, RC, same kind of story. Watch this one earlier in the month when it flipped that month. Couple real nice days. Now you get some controlled selling, it looks like. Then you get the retest of the monthly open. 2 down week, looking to flip it back green. 3 day off the month open, looking for the 3-2 up. Again, not a bunch of range, but you're looking for it to end up taking this daily up, closing near the highs on this month, and being able to just work its way back through as far as it wants to go. Then you have SMCI. This is another one. Been green and red all month, floating on it. You had the nice 3-week, took the 3-2 up week, ends up selling, looking for the 3-2-2 down, gets bought up, retest that monthly open. Now you have a beautiful 2 down green hammer right off the monthly open. I wish I would have seen this earlier, man. I would have taken an entry on this one. This is real nice. 2-2 daily right off the month open. Boom, you have 31.29. Potentially $2 a range here to get to the potential outside week. Again, gets close to that outside week. It's going to close that month near the highs. Earnings coming up, so be cautious of that. But still, fantastic. This one and LCID, 2 real fantastic looking dailies for tomorrow. Again, not much. The month is kind of thin. It is what it is. That's just how the month has been. You do still have Mr., which is just Bitcoin is so soft, man. So soft. Yesterday and today, about 11:15, 11:30 Eastern time, they buy this thing up. They start buying up all the Bitcoins because as soon as I see Mr. start going, I look at all the Bitcoiners, all the themes in that, all the stocks in that theme, start buying it up for a nice 30, 45 minutes, and they say, nah, I'm good. I'm going to sell it the rest of the day. We'll see if it loads here. Same kind of story, right? Start trying to buy it up here. Middle of the day, sell it down hard. And they end up recovering here. But again, still got Mr. on the watch list. Ended up selling out today when it took this day down. But again, another nice entry here. BMNR is the same sector, I do believe. So you could have both of these. So keep your eyes on the Bitcoins. It's a good setup. You have a nice big pop-up, consolidation pocket. You keep getting these actionable dailies. You got the actionable daily. Fails. Actionable daily fails. Inside day takes it down. You have another actionable daily. So we'll see. Are they going to gap it way down? Or are we going to get something moving here? But again, this thing has been 2 down green since, I want to say, the first of the month. Yeah, there you go. All month they've been keeping this thing green, right on the pivot, right there on the pivot, not letting it go red. So we will see if they want to start buying into the end of the month. And again, going to keep this one on the watch list going into February anyway. That magnitude is too enticing to pass up. You're going to have the 2 down green year all year as long as it's above here. So you'll be 2 down green yearly, which I believe is an inside year, counting an inside year. Yep. So as long as you're above here all year, you're going to be 2 down green yearly, right above 155. So, whoa. So that one is going to stay on the watch list for the foreseeable future. But again, like I went over yesterday, all of these signals, aside from my personal scan, came right from here. So you get the 2 down green day. Here's what I like to do. I like to come on here. First thing I do, average volume. When I trade stuff that's going to move, stuff that's a little bit liquid, take those 2 down green dailies, LCID. Caught this one from my scan, but again, pops up on this scan. Let's see what else we got. GEVO. Again, don't like the magnitude there. Then you've got BGS. Don't like the choppiness in there. Get the 1, get the lens, which we did not go over, but ended up no actionable today. Did not end up taking it. You have the inside day still, so no movement there. And then these 2 I'm not really a big fan of. I just don't think they move as well as they could. And then O'Reilly, again, just tight. And again, what's your magnitude? $100 to 108, $8. That's not what I'm trying to trade. I want to trade things that are going to go for an extended period of time. And same thing here. You can go 3 up. That is where I got airs for you guys. Airs, got the 3 daily. RC, same thing. Got the 3 daily. AAP, here's another one, just like O'Reilly's. That was force of habit there, typing an apple. Just like O'Reilly's. I mean, this is making a good move, but just can't get myself into that one. And then you have UTZ, which I think is the pretzels, right? UTZ is pretzels, maybe? Again, holding that month green, but 1, 2. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days inside tight consolidation pocket. 1, 2, 3. I don't even need to do the math. That's probably 12 weeks stuck inside this tight holding pocket here. 3 months, 12 weeks, whatever. Stuck inside this tight little holding pocket. something to potentially look at if it wants to take the 2-month up. But again, what's your magnitude? $11 at 12.8, a buck and a half. There's way better magnitude out there. Nothing we need to be getting ourselves into. We want things that move and are going to move in a relatively quick time span, because I'm not trying to hold these things for the rest of my life. And then LW, actually did not look at this one, but again, I just do not like this here. Where's the high here? Could do something a little bit like this if you want to get an LW. I'd have to look into this company, but that's a gross gap down. What do you got? From 58 down to 50, sold down to 45 in that same day. Could look into this one, but you could also be looking at something like this here on the broadening formation. I don't like how that looks. I know what a broadening formation is supposed to look like. It's going to come and try and tick these guys out. You don't need to draw it right to there. You know it's trying to come to here. You can just draw it so it fits onto your screen properly. So again, if we can get a little bust out of here and get moving back into this guy, this thing could move quickly. But again, I think there are better setups. I like LCID, I like SMCI, I like RC, and I like airs going into tomorrow. But again, very cool tool. You can filter out exactly what you're looking for, exactly what you like. If you want to trade less liquid stuff, take the over $1 million off. Again, I know that just because I've been watching them, I know that the space theme was hot today. So what I'm probably going to do when I get off here is I'm going to go into the themes here, go into relative strength on the monthly. I'm guessing space was relative strength on the daily. Yep. So I'm going to go right into here, and I'm just going to filter through. I mean, I can tell you what some of the daily actionables were. I know you have a lot of inside days. Got a good amount of inside days. I don't think you have many 2 down and green dailies just because things were pretty strong all day. Oh, ASTS. That's right. That was a good looking one. Ticks these guys here. Boing. Coming to their side. And again, holding that monthly open still. So I know the space theme was good looking today, so we'll probably take a look at those and just see if anything catches my eye. These are all really expensive stocks, I believe. $590, $700. Yeah, we'll not be trading any of those. $700. We'll not be trading any of those, but we'll be looking at these. You do have a lot of 2-ups here. Again, things I've been watching. So very cool tool. Gives you a quick snapshot of what's going on. You can look at what's strong in the market. You can look at what they've been buying. You can always use it to filter down to your specific criteria. But that's all I've got for you guys today. Monday and Tuesday have been buying days. Strat attack. Buy Monday, Tuesday. See if they come back for more the rest of the week. See if they want to close this month out strong. We have some kind of red folder, something I saw tomorrow morning. I think we got Meta earnings tomorrow. 128. Yep, Meta earnings tomorrow, and then earnings season's going to kick off. Netflix already had earnings. Who usually does it early? Oh, yep, there you go. Let's see if that's this week. Yep, Meta and Microsoft tomorrow. Let's see if Google's tomorrow. That's going to be next week. NVIDIA's going to be later in the quarter. They aren't even on it yet. Let's see what else. Apple's probably... Oh, all right. So you have Apple, Meta, and Microsoft earnings coming up this week. I'm sure there's more. I'm just going off how I know the earnings cycle generally works. It goes banks, and then a couple of the Mag 7s early, and then I know NVIDIA and a couple of the Mag 7s report later as well. So be safe out there. Close of a month. If you've had a green month so far, size down. It's been tough trading conditions. I mean, if you've been making money in this chop, just that's awesome. Keep it up, but don't press too hard on the gas pedal. Wait till you see months like this. Boom, 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 when everything's going. So don't be afraid to size down. Sit in cash a little bit more. Again, I have 2 open positions. I got LCID, and I have, actually it's just LCID because I closed Mr. today. So again, just 1 position. It's okay to be sitting in cash. And just wait for your money to work for you. All right, guys, have a great night. We'll talk tomorrow.